Hi, this is Jim. I'm here to give you a little pep talk and an update about CSC-200 as we approach the end of the second week of the term. By this Sunday, 20% of the spring term will be over. That's 2 weeks out of 10. So what kind of progress should you have made by this time? Well, since the only book for this course is Contemporary Computing, 2nd edition, that's what you should be reading. And you should have started reading that from page 1 and taken those pages in sequence. This book is purposely constructed in such a way that the videos related to every one of the pages are linked to from that page. So if you're using the print edition of this workbook, you should enter the short URL that's at the corner at that little symbol with the square matrix of dots, or you can scan that square matrix with a smart cell phone, and that URL will be entered into your smart cell phone and it will watch the video, that it will present the video to you. In many cases, what you access at that link or at that QR code is a list of videos with an icon for each that you tap or you click on your screen, and it takes you to the video or to the other resource that's listed there. The idea is this saves you navigation on a system like D2L. It's awkward if I have you read pages in a text and then tell you go find something on the web, use this menu and find this and find that. I find that places a hurdle in the way of some people and they don't ever get to the videos. Here, the link is right on the page. The idea is you read the page and you use the video resources to clarify and amplify and illustrate the topic on that page. By this time, you should be well along in Unit 1 doing that, reading the pages and looking at the videos for each page and digging in to Project 1.1, which is based on the first 10 pages or so of the workbook. Now you have 2 other pieces of work besides the projects. You have the unit summary form, which is a little bit of written homework, and you can be making notes on that in your workbook, and you should have been by this time. There's also repeatable online exercises, which consist just of questions with true-false statements. But within a question, you don't get much credit unless you make the check marks correct, because incorrect check marks or omitted check marks take away credit from what the question is worth. So your score, you intend to get a perfect 50. That is, answering 4 questions perfectly, the system will accord you 50 points of credit. You have to sign up and get that exercise account yourself. Now, I've checked the system and not everybody has done that yet. By this weekend, if you haven't set up an exercise account, you're starting to fall behind. And if you haven't started Project 1 by this weekend, that is 1.1, you're falling behind. By the end of this weekend, which is when the 20% of the term is actually over, you really should have made progress on all 3 of the projects. Because by the end of the 3rd week, we reach the deadline that I set up as the default deadline. Now, if you have a later deadline than that you established, you're not going to be late in turning in your work, but you want to make sure you don't fall behind the 8 ball, that is, falling behind and not being able to get your work in. If you have any problems or questions, please contact me. I'll be happy to help out. I'm here from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., reachable by text and telephone and email. So please contact me if you're having anything that's getting in the way of your learning in this course. Just a little reminder, 20% of the term will be over by the end of this weekend, and you have to ask yourself the question, have you done 20% of the work of the course to keep up with the right pace? It is, of course, possible to finish things ahead of time. I encourage you to do that because I give you feedback and let you revise the work, and that the faster that happens, the better off you are.